So this video will be a mix of two videos that I wanted to do. One is if Izuku and the rest of Class 1A, before they actually were in Class 1A, were sent to another world or isakied. Each of them will have a reason for being sent there, like Bakugo to kind of learn how to control his anger, Mineta to learn not to be pervy and stuff, and the other ones, it's up to your imagination. I'm not really sure. This is mostly just about Deku. Now, Deku will talk with the goddess. She said that in his original life, he had no power. He was the... I'm trying to remember. He was the ugly duck of... He was the ugly duck of his world. But in this world, he will be the golden goose, the prized possession of anybody who comes in contact with him or somehow is above him. He will be the strongest, the smartest, the all around the best human being in the entire world in every category. And she wants to help him by giving him an army that will always follow his command. That would be the Vex. Now, if you don't know what the Vex are, you could just search it up on YouTube. I really don't want to explain it because I'm going to try and make this video short so that I could actually go to bed. So, all the kids that were supposed to, all the kids that would go to Class 1A, trained for 3 years. Now, in this world, there are villains, there are heroes, and there are dungeons and monsters. The heroes fight the monsters, the villains fight the monsters and the heroes. The reason is because the heroes, some of them take advantage of their position and try and manipulate things in their favor. The villains don't really like that, but they really just don't like any heroes. So all the kids that would be in 1A still have their motives of becoming heroes, except for Deku. He knew that in his original life, because he had no power, everybody hated him. And in this new world, if everybody knew of his power, they would think the complete opposite of him, even if they knew he didn't have power before, all because of how much power he has now. So he doesn't join the villains, he doesn't join the heroes. He's pretty much like a anti-hero. So once they're all done their training, they go out into the world. Now, Deku starts up camp in a very far away, secluded forest that's near some mountains. Now, this area is far away from any kingdoms and villages, so it allows Deku to build up his almost empire easily. So that's what he starts to do. He builds a wall around where he would like to set up his village so that nobody can get in without, actually knocking down the wall. Sorry, I'm just kind of tired. It's like something. I'm not really sure. Anyway, he sets up a wall, he puts guards there, and he starts building houses and starts collecting resources. Now, for the next few years, Deku slowly expands his power until he comes in contact with another kingdom. The kingdom thinks that they have an advantage over him because, their kingdom, is mostly in a wooden age, while theirs is in the steel age. But they're greatly outmatched because although their, building material looks not that sophisticated, that doesn't mean that their military power isn't. So the Vex, or Deku's army, goes in, takes out the entire army, after running some simulations to see what the easiest way is to beat them in under a second in the simulations. And if you don't know how, just like I said, go check out some videos. And so they beat them pretty easily, and they take over the kingdom, expanding their power and bringing new resources and new building equipment to their land. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this part. I know it's kind of short, but I want to go to sleep, and I'll see you guys probably in a day or two, because although this idea is pretty cool, I still want to know what you guys want to actually have me make, like what type of video. And so I'll give you guys however many days you want until somebody chooses what type of video. So like I said, it could be a continuation of this one, Superman one, Taskmaster, and an Ant-Man. If you don't know what I mean, go back to my previous video that I made like a week or two ago, and just pick from those. And if you want me to redo one that I've already done or continue one that I've done, just say that in the comments. So yeah.